Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the financial jargon and corporate speak to reveal what is really happening behind the scenes. Today we're looking at IonQ Incorporated's latest report, and let's just say there is more to this story than meets the eye, especially when it comes to employee transitions. Before we dive in, if you think understanding these filings is crucial for making informed decisions, make sure you are subscribed. And hey, we've got a fantastic community over on Discord, linked in the description below, so come join the conversation. Now, IonQ Incorporated is a company that has been making waves in the tech world, focusing on quantum computing. And while the technical aspects of quantum computing are super complex, what we're looking for today are the business implications and how the company is managing its operations and its people. This particular report, a Form 8K, is usually about big important events. And this filing definitely has one. This is a current report filed to announce significant events that shareholders should know about. And for IonQ, the main story here is a key executive's departure and the terms of their exit. It is not a full financial report like a 10Q or 10K, but it gives us a glimpse into the company's internal mechanics and how they handle these crucial moments. The big news is the separation of Rima Alameddin, who was the Chief Revenue Officer. It looks like her last day as an active employee was the 24th of November, 2025. Now, when an executive leader leaves, especially a C-suite one, it is always important to understand the financial package they receive. This tells us something about how the company values its talent and also what it costs to manage these transitions. The company, IonQ Incorporated, and Miss Alameddin agreed to a separation on the 17th of November 2025. So, what did Miss Alameddin walk away with? The report details a cash severance package. This includes 9 months of her base salary, her full target bonus for 2025, and an additional prorated portion of her 2025 bonus for the days she worked that year. This will be paid out over 9 months. This isn't just a small send-off, it is a substantial package. Reflecting the importance of her role and likely a common practice for senior executives to ensure a smooth transition and prevent any immediate disputes. On top of the cash, the company will also cover her health insurance premiums under COBRA for up to 9 months. COBRA allows former employees to continue their health coverage, but usually they have to pay the full premium. So the company picking up the tab here for an extended period is a pretty good benefit, showing a willingness to support her transition beyond just the paycheck. Then there is the equity. Her unvested stock options and restricted stock units will become vested. A key detail here is that her performance-based stock units, or SUES, will vest based on a target performance level, but they'll be prorated for the time she actually worked for the company. This means she gets credit for the work she put in, even though she is leaving before the full vesting period. This is a common way to reward executives for their contributions, even in departure scenarios. Interestingly, Miss Alameddin isn't just walking away completely. She has agreed to act as a non-employee advisor to IonQ Incorporated from the 24th of November, 2025, through the end of the year, the 31st of December, 2025. During this short advisory period, she'll continue to be paid her current base salary. This suggests the company values her expertise and likely wants to retain some of her knowledge and connections, at least for a brief period to ensure continuity. This could be a strategic move to help the new Chief Revenue Officer or interim person settle in smoothly. Now, shifting gears slightly, there is another piece of news announced on the 19th of November 2025, just a couple of days after the separation agreement. IonQ Incorporated issued a press release announcing the appointment of Scott Millard as their new Chief Business Officer. This is a significant hire, especially with a key revenue position becoming vacant. It signals that the company is actively filling important leadership roles and moving forward. Having a dedicated Chief Business Officer role suggests a focus on expanding the company's market reach and forging new partnerships, which is critical for a company in the emerging quantum computing space. This press release is attached as an exhibit to this filing, and it is worth noting because these announcements often come with management commentary and a more forward-looking tone than the dry legal text of the 8K itself. We don't have the full details of that press release within this document, but its inclusion signals that this appointment is a material event for the company. Looking at the rest of the filing, we see the standard disclosures for a company of this sort, including its stock registration and trading symbols. The common stock is traded under IonQ on the New York Stock Exchange, and their warrants, which give the holder the right to buy shares at a specific price, are traded as IonQWS. These details are important for investors tracking the company's performance and for understanding its capital structure. However, for us today, the human element of the executive change and the strategic appointments are far more compelling stories within this report. Overall, this filing from IonQ Incorporated focuses on a significant personnel change. The departure of their Chief Revenue Officer was handled with a comprehensive severance package, including salary, bonus, and continued health benefits, plus some accelerated equity vesting. The company also secured her advisory support for a short period and quickly announced a new chief business officer, indicating a proactive approach to leadership transitions and strategic growth. From my perspective, IonQ Incorporated appears to be navigating leadership changes in a structured and seemingly supportive manner. The severance offered to Ms. Alamedine suggests the company understands the value of retaining goodwill and ensuring a smooth transition, which can be crucial for maintaining business relationships and employee morale. The quick appointment of a chief business officer signals a clear strategy to continue driving growth. A vital aspect for a company in a cutting-edge field like quantum computing where partnerships and market penetration are key. The main risks for a company like this often lie in the rapid pace of technological development and intense competition, but also in the ability to effectively scale operations and translate its technological advancements into commercial success. This move might be a step in solidifying that commercial strategy. Alright, that is our breakdown of IonQ Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these executive changes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.